ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। वंशाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्यनाम्ने गौरहृषे गुरवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकाय कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय परभक्ताय यं प्राप्यजन्तमनुते
जय श्री गुरुदेव
द्वैपायनो विरह कातरया जुहाव पुत्रेति तन्मयतया तर्वो तं सर्वभूतहृदयं तवैवास्मि न जीवामि त्वया इति विज्ञाय राधे कंगन मामचरणं भक्त्या विहीनाय पराधलक्ष्ये चित्ताश्च कामादितरङ्गम् कृपामयीं त्वां शरणं प्रपन्ना वृन्दे नमस्ते चरणारविन्द वन्दे चरणारविन्द। First of all, my humble obeisance in the Lord's feet of my Paramaradhatam Guru Partama, Om Vishnu Bhāsi Srimad Bhakti Pratyam Visavustani, and same in the Lord's feet of my Shiksha Guru Om Vishnu Bhāsi Sri Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Swami. What is the teaching of Srimad Bhagavatam? In a slok, in any one slok of Srimad Bhagavatam, it can be told the substance of whole, essence of whole Srimad Bhagavatam. Like Labdha Sutandabham Bhavasam Bhavante Manusyam Arthadam Anityamapi Tuldam Jati Tanapatetam Mityajava Parikshit Maharaj telling Sukadeva Goswami is telling to Parikshit. But don't think that it is told for Parikshit Maharaj. Don't think. It is for whole creation, for whole universe. Like we see that Gita is told only for Arjuna, but it is wrong. They are very high class of devotee, even Parikar of Krishna. So Gita is not for them. If they will hear, they will lament. Why Krishna is so telling all these bogus things to me? And that is why in the Mahatma of Gita it has been told, what? Gita dugdham amritam mahat sarvopanishado gavo dugdha sudhir bhokta parso vatsa sudhir bhokta Gita amritam mahat. All the Upanishads are like cow, having in her arms so much milk. And Parth is what? Calf. So all the milk is not for cow. Or he is only to show. If bucks will come in front of cow, or they will give milk, otherwise no. So only for this reason he was standing. But It is for Sodhapam, Sudhir Bhokta. All the human beings, for them it had been told by Krishna. Arjuna was lamenting. Why Krishna told to me? I am surrendered, not surrendered only, I am more so high associates of Krishna. I am Sakha of Krishna. And why these things? Oh, you should surrender me. I don't know in what life I surrendered. No need of knowledge. So, Sukadeva Goswami is not telling for only Parikshit. Oh, he was more than him. He played on the arms of Krishna. Oh, Sukadeva Goswami was not like that. So, in some cases, oh, Parikshit seems so much superior, very humble. And then it was to Labdha Sudurlabham Idam Bahusham Bhavante Manusyam Arthadam Vanittamapi Hadi Turnam Jatetana Pakedam Mrittuyavat Nishirasal Vishaya Khalu Sarvatasya. Oh, you should explain. Stand up and you can come here. Oh, there is any use of paper? Haribo. Haribo. Very good learned person and very good speaker. Writer to his direct sister of Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami.
So Srila Narayana is asking to speak on this.
More louder, please. No. Oh, she is like mother, we can see. Sometimes, but not always, sometimes.
Srila Maharaj is asking to speak on this verse from...
Stand up easily there also. Oh, you should
So before any, even we hear common truth, aphorism, it gives us deeper appreciation and better understanding if we know the context, when it was spoken, who has spoken it, the circumstances. So this verse originally is from the 11th canto. It was spoken by the Avadut Brahmin to Maharaj Yadu and propelled him in his path to perfection. Personally, I was acquainted with this verse from Maharaj Gurudev Srila Prabhupada, who included it in his excellent treatise on Guru Tattva, the universal teacher, and that Prabhupada thought that was so important that he wanted it included in every compilation of Vyasa Puja offerings. And so that's one of the jewels which is in his string of gems, which Srila Prabhupada includes in that wonderful treatise. So, and we're also learning from the biography of Srila Bhakti Pragyanatesha Maharaj that Srila Maharaj has given us, that in the life of Srila Pujapad, Srila Sridhar Maharaj, in his first meeting with Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Srila Saraswati Thakur instructed him with that verse, Labbas Gurulabam Idam Bhakusam Lavante Manusha Vartanam Nityam Mahiram Vira Tornam Yateka Nakated Isriyataya Vishaya Kalusarvatasya. So, this human form of life is very rare and difficult to obtain. labda sudulabam. And it bestows a special benefit, special boon, argatam. Therefore, someone who is intelligent should tornam immediately, without delay, endeavor for that ultimate goal of life before this body becomes invalid. And because sense gratification, halu sarvatasya, it's always available in all the other conditions and all the other species of life. So this unique opportunity of bhakti, of performing devotional service, which is there in the human form of life, should be taken advantage of. Tornam immediately, just like the Goswamis, Tornam Shesha Mandalamati. Immediately they rejected, considered all the wealth of this world, in which they had considerable. They were like kings, and they gave up immediately. So when Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada spoke this verse to Srila Prabhupada, Srila Maharaj, he expressed how indelibly this impressed him deeply. And very soon after returning home, he gave up his life for the service of Guru and Vaishnavas.
By hearing so, this is so.
Well, he was already very fertile ground for it. It was the impetus.
I want that some strong belief should come in you. And like Siddhar Maharaj, he left everything and he became surrendered to Srila Prabhupada. We should have this realization, and at once quickly we should give up all sense gratification in the power of all this wisdom. Truly join Krishna consciousness, and I have hope that you must do. For that I told that you should explain and you should realize this thing. I'm not telling only for you, for all. What is the niyasasaya khalu sarvatasya? What is that niyasasaya? But you should realize this. Niyasasaya khalu. Oh, at once, without delay. Delay is dangerous. What is Nishasha?
Om Jnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. So, Nitshreyasaya, Gurudev has ordered me to explain this. Nitshreyas, Nit means to go very specifically. Shreyas means what is the beneficial, what is most beneficial. So Nishreyas means that thing which is specifically beneficial. What is the ultimate goal of human life? Human life is not meant for eating, sleeping, mating, and depending. Dharmena hina, pushavisamana. Human being who is not pursuing the goal of life, this which is this ultimate self-interest, that person is no better than an animal. So, in this human form of life, one must ascertain one's real self-interest. What is that? Oh, Sri Krishna, He is the ultimate soul of all souls. Guru Deva Tatma. And one should accept Sri Guru Dev as good as Sri Hari, as good as Krishna. And that by serving Krishna, my real self-interest will be served. Why? Because Anandamayo Bhyasa. We seek pleasure, we seek happiness. But instead in this world, bhayam tuti abhiniveshatasya ishadapetasya viparayosmritihi tan mayato buddha abhajetam bhaktyayke esham gurudeva tatma. Oh, we are overcome by fear, by the duality of entanglement in this world, where we seek happiness, we seek pleasure, but instead we find very little happiness and mixed with so much misery and so many problems. Therefore, nishreyasaya, for that which is our real self-interest, which is actually beneficial, that we will only find in Krishna consciousness, in the association of pure devotees, at the lotus feet of Sri Guru Dev.
Hare Krishna. Tatula. Nisheshaya we are explaining it from our ego, desire, we have to do. What is necessary? Not Krishna. Krishna praying. And what kind of praying? Like Hanuman? Like Pandavas? More than that? Uddhava? No. We will not reject, but we will do pranam. And by forcing, what we want? Radha Mercy? How Radha, Srimati Radhika serving Krishna? No. Also doing so much pranam. This is goal. But this is because of Srila Srila. Who are they? Tambular Padbharana. Ayodhana Vishara. Oh, that Rup Manjari Mukha. Dasika Sansayam. Oh, the Dasyam of Rupa Goswami and Rup Manjari. Then you will be perfect. And that is called Nishesha. This is the topmost Nishesha. So you should realize all these. And don't waste a single moment, time, for sense gratifications. Always try to maintain anyhow your life, but this should be aim and object of our life. Now we should come in our subject. We have come up to Uddhava or not yet? Up to Pandavas. Now they is glorifying so much Pandava. So Pandavas are bosom friend. Krishna is their servant. Even washing and massaging his horses. What to tell Pandava? Kunti like mother. Yudhishthira like father, mother and elder brother. Bhim, like brother. And like Sakha. And Arjun, more like Sakha. But some happiness sometimes. Draupadi more than any Pandava. Sakhi. So we have explained all these things. Try to know all these things. And then, Pandavas told that we are very unfortunate. He teaches us Gita. Be Sharanagata. We are very. And also, when Krishna does any service, we become very shame. And sometimes against our wishes. He became charioteer. He was washing the horses of Arjun and massaging. Why? You know? Pandavas told to Arjun. Why? You know? Not for us, not for me, but to kill demons. And he directly not killed so much, but I will have to kill. Even did not want to kill Bhisham, Pitama, Dronacharya and others. But when I used to be, what word? I used to tell that I cannot fight with Drona, Bhisham, Pitama. They are my Guru, they are my Pitama. But Krishna used to inspire me and force me that you should kill them all. How dangerous it was. I know Bhisham Pitama was a high class bhakta too, but he enforced me to kill. This was very, very bad. Anyone cannot kill his guru. More than father. But he told me again and again, you should shoot him. So he has not serving us and very near and dear. But why? To protect whole universe, to help demigods and to kill. He has forced to do. So he can. Or if you want to see any high class of result of love and affection of Krishna, at once you should fly to Dwarka. And then what you will see there? Who is Uddhava? Vishninam Prabhu. Mantri Krishnasya Daita Sakha Sishyo Brihaspati. Sakshat Uddhavo Buddhi Santama. What is the meaning? You can tell city. No.
Vrishninam Pravaro Mantri. Among the Vrishni dynasty, then Uddhavji is Pravar. He is the best. Why? You know that Vasudeva Maharaj, the father of Krishna, had a brother. His brother's name is Devabhag. So the son of Devabhag was Uddhav. In this way, Uddhav is in Vrishni dynasty and he is the cousin of Krishna. And from his birth, he was completely dedicated to Krishna. From his childhood, he would worship the deity of Krishna. Oh, so devotedly that he would not even eat anything or take any water until his puja and chanting of mantras and everything was completed. So, Vrishninam Pravaro Mantri. Krishna accepted Uddhav to be his mantri, his minister. And when he had to make any important decisions, then he would take shelter of Uddhav and receive advice from him. Vrishninam Pravaro Mantri Krishnasya Daita Sakha. He is Krishna's Daita. Daita means Data Atmanam, who has given his heart completely to Krishna. He is called Krishna's Daita, near and dear one. Krishnasya Daita Sakha. And he is also a friend, a very close friend of Krishna. He is very qualified because Sakshat Brihaspati Shishya. He is the direct disciple of Brihaspati, the guru of all the demigods. So he is very expert in all different types of arts and knowledge and diplomacy. He is very tactful. And Uddhavo Buddhi Sattamaha. His buddhi, his intelligence is completely pure. And therefore he can be absorbed in Krishna 24 hours a day.
Krishna has told himself for Uddhava. Na tatha priyatamam atma yoni na sankaraha na cha sankarshano na si na eva atma cha bhavan. Uddhava, you are my most dearest. Even Brahma, he being son of Shankar, being none different to me. Shankar's son, my brother. Sri Lakshmi, Evatma, my life is not dear like you. And you are so much my dear. Also, Krishna has told Uddhava, Naudhava Pandati Matni. Don't think that Uddhava is even some inferior to me. Don't think. He is like me. Sometimes he can be more than me. So how Uddhava is? So you should go to Uddhava and now went there and glorify him. Uddhava then told, oh, don't tell us. Don't tell us. I know that I myself so high class of devotees of Krishna. And also I know what? That Krishna sometimes brought Parjat Pushpa from where? Heavenly planet. And gave it to Rukmini. And he also brought whole tree and he planted in the courtyard of Satyabhama. You know, once Krishna was sitting in the court council of all the queens like Rukmini, Satyabhama, all were there. 1600 also queens were there. And at once Narad came there, taking a flower of parijat from heaven. And he told Krishna, "Oh, please take this flower. And I want that you should give at once to your most beloved queen." Oh, Krishna thought that, oh, this Narad is very tricky. He wants to sell me in a problem. If I will give it to Rukmini, Satyabhama and all others will be angry. And it will take so much time to pacify them. And if I am going to Satyabhama, then others. If I am going to give it anyone, other will be angry. But Narad told that, oh, I have so many business to do here and there. Please, you should give in my presence at once, because I have to go. Then Krishna thought, what should I do? But again he was requesting. Then all were sitting there, and he took and he closed his eyes and gave it to Rukmini. He thought that if I will look, then all will see that I am giving. So, like ignorant, he gave it to Rukmini. And at once, like a serpent, like this hunkar, and Satyabhama ran away to his palace, and he took with all garments and all ornaments.
Hare Krishna, the devotees who received initiation today, now we will request you to stand up and Sri Gurudev will announce your new transcendental name. Receiving Harinam, Bhakta Lulu. Where is he? Lulu. Damian. Damian, where is Damian? Receiving Shiksha Diksha Jai Rishi Das Prabhu. Jai Rishi Prabhu, where are you?
Jai Rishi Prabhu ki.
Receiving today new name Ditya Saraswati. Does he please stand up?
Oh, Damodar Priya. Hare Damodar Krishna. You are tricky.
Receiving Harinam. I can do this. Hamari. Theophil Hamari.
Sadev Prabhu ki.
Receiving Shiksha Lila Manjari Devi Dasi.
Oh, Lila Manjari ki jai.
Receiving Harinam and Diksha Jayananda Prabhu.
background is good. Jayananda Prabhu ki.
Haribo.
Receiving Harinam, Narayana, Govindam. Anyone?
What name? Narayana Govinda.
Govindama. Receiving Diksha. Govindama is here. Where?
Govinda Dashi ki jai.
Yaroslav Zibril. Harinam. Stand up, please.
Jamuna Jivan Prabhu ki.
Receiving Gopal Natra Kunti Devi Dasi.
Kunti Devi ki jai.
Receiving Harinam Sylvia Manolo.
What name? Chandrakala Devi ki. Declare.
Junior Hagar.
You don't know? Don't want to declare your name? No.
Junior Hagar.
Judete Prabhu ki.
Receiving Shiksha.
Vishwambhar Prabhu ki.
Receiving Shiksha. Vidhi Bhakti Dasi. Receiving Harinam. Joyce. What is that?
Joyce Prabhu. What name?
Joyce.
Jayashree Devi ki.
Receiving Diksha. Makanchor Prabhu ki jai.
Or Thank you. Gaur Praman.
Hare Krishna, can I have your attention? We have quick important announcements for this program. We have a program every Sunday in the Bay Area, and we'd like to invite all of you and we'd like to have your association. It starts at 4 o'clock every Sunday. If you'd like more information, there's a flyer back in the book table. Kavi Prabhu back there has these flyers. Please pick them up, and there are phone numbers of people that you can contact. Devotees who are leaving tomorrow need assistance to get to the airport, to San Francisco airport, or if you need a ride to Los Angeles, there's a sign-up sheet, and many people have signed up already. Today, after the drama, we're going to have a meeting out there, so if you need a ride, please come there so we can assist you and coordinate devotees who are going there. If you are driving there, and if you have room in your car to carry luggage or other passengers, please come there also. Tomorrow the festival is coming to a close. We're going to need help, devotees to come and help us to clean up and put this place back together even better than we got it. As usual, devotees clean up better than we get the place. So we'd like volunteers tomorrow to please help. Starting 11 o'clock tomorrow, we need people to help clean up, to take the altar down, etc. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Also, all the property, the blankets, the pillows, the sheets, and everything, please leave in the room for the retreat center. Tomorrow there will be a full morning program, Mangal Arti, class by Sripad Bhaktivedanta Bhaktisar Maharaj, and breakfast prasadam. After breakfast prasadam, we're asking everyone to please gather your belongings and check out.
Oh, also, my blessing that who invited us. Not only me, but all. And this credit goes to Radhakant Prabhu, his wife, Ratikala, and Subal Saka and his wife. Also my blessing, who helped in any way, especially in cooking, like cooker, head cook, who? And he's managing. Vishwambar is managing. Ramakrishna. Bhishma. The devotees coming with us, Madha Maharaj, Narayana Maharaj, and especially we should give thanks so many to Krishna Das. Tunga and Vrinda. And all the devotees who have taken part and hearing Harikatha. So my Dandat Pranam to them, because if they were not listening me to home in air, I would have told anything. And also so much thanks for the drama players. Like Manjari, second Manjari, third Manjari, all the granddaughter of Manjari, mother of Manjari, so, and so, what name?
Pitakara Prabhu.
No, this Prabhu, this girl. Also to Prabhu, and to all others. Nanda Gopal and Narayana.
And we'd like to thank especially His Divine Grace, Om Vishnu Pad Shishimar Bhakti
But all credit goes to my Gurudev and Lord Feet of Gurudev and Bhakti Vedanta Swami. At once begin. At once, come on. Oh, it will be not so much night. At once, don't think. In a second. Very soon will play. And drama players will be ready to come.
You Om Jnana-timirandasya Jnananjana-salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Once, in Braj, there was a great fire sacrifice being conducted by all the sages at Govinda Kund. A large quantity of ghee, milk, and yogurt are always required for a fire sacrifice. So all the gopis carried these things from their homes, intending to cross over Govardhan Hill at the very narrow pass known as Dan Gati. That narrow pass was the easiest way to Govinda Kund, because Govardhan Hill is 8 miles long and extremely high. Naturally, Sri Krishna and his friends heard of the great fire sacrifice. The playful son of Nanda went quickly to that very narrow pass and established a toll station. Then, taking sticks, Krishna and his friends blocked the path and waited for the Braj gopis to come. Kalayati nayanam Desi desi bhalita Pankajami vamidhu Maruta charitam.
Stop! If you want to pass this way, then you'll have to pay me tax. We have passed this way many times before, and we have never had to pay tax. Oh, Brajendranathana, why do we have to pay tax to you? Are you the owner of this place? Don't you know that I am the king of Braj? My dear cunning tax collector, did you inherit this property from your father or your grandfather? Whether I have inherited this land or not is of no consequence. I am king, and I have decided to charge taxes to help pay for the damages that you all caused by stealing flowers from my gardens. You cannot be the owner of this place, because if you were the owner, then you'd be maintaining it very nicely. Chitra is correct. Have you ever planted a single seed here, or watered a single creeper? No, you haven't. And that is why you cannot say anything. In fact, it is your cows who are destroying all the plants by eating and trampling them. Oh, great chief of the tax collectors. Why are you allowing these simple village girls to insult you? You are a very religious person, of excellent character and good standing in this community. Just collect the tax and send them on their way. Oh, tax collector, we know that you are a very religious person, and we have heard of your excellent character. When you were but a tiny baby, you killed a woman. And when you were a little older, you were always stealing butter and telling lies here and there. So you were a liar and a thief also. Remember when we stole the clothes of the young gopis who were worshipping Katyani Devi? Oh, you are so dharmi, such a religious person. When you became more mature, you stole the clothes of the young girls who were bathing in Yamuna and took them high in a tree. Then you insisted that they come one by one to ask for their clothes. Is this the behavior of a very religious person? There is no need to hear any more of your well-known behavior. here. Just let us pass immediately. We must take these milk products to the sages at Govindakund. We know that you are not the proprietor of this land, and therefore have no right to claim tax on it. Just move aside and let us pass. I am the owner of this land, and